Hey guys, welcome to Tech with Joanne. I'm Joanne. On this channel, I talk about how-tos, getting started in tech, business building, and general tech information. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about NFTs and how you can get your NFTs sold on Rarible. So I already covered how to do OpenSea. So if you want to know about OpenSea, definitely click the links inside of my description box. I'll have everything linked there for you to follow along with this NFT series that I'm doing. But today we're going to be discussing Rarible. Rarible, like OpenSea, is an easy to use platform to get your NFTs sold. So if you have an NFT, if you have an NFT collection, it doesn't matter if it's large or if it's just one NFT, it doesn't matter. Rarible makes it super easy for you to sell your NFT on their platform. They have it so that you can sell a single or you can sell a multiple, which I actually love. And that's one of the differences between OpenSea, and I'll probably do maybe a comparison and contrast between OpenSea and Rarible, but that's definitely one of the differences as far as the Ethereum platform. So you can sell on Rarible on Ethereum blockchain with a single or a multiple, and I really love that about them. So it's super easy to get your NFT up on their platform. I'm going to be showing you how to use it. There are no difficulties. You don't need to be tech savvy to do this. It's really just like cut and dry. So just follow along as I do it and just do what I'm doing to get your NFT up on Rarible. So if you're interested in selling your NFT on Rarible and getting it seen and getting it sold, definitely keep on watching this video. All right, so let's get started. Now we're going to go ahead and upload an NFT that actually has multiples for sale. So you just want to go ahead and go to your rarible.com account, log in, and then we're just going to go ahead and click create. And then from here, we're going to be selling this on the Ethereum blockchain. Instead of selecting single, this time we're going to select multiple. And multiple just means that you can add a specific amount to your NFT that you want to be sold and owned by multiple people. It does kind of defeat the purpose of an NFT, something being non-fungible. It's supposed to be, a one purchase owner, one owner, something that's unique and something that no one else owns. But for the sake of sales, obviously, it just makes sense to be able to have multiples of your NFT. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to upload that. So from here, you're just going to choose your NFT file. And I'm going to start with this one here. And then I'm going to leave it at a fixed price, and I'm going to make sure that Marketplace stays toggled on. As soon as my NFT gets uploaded, I want it to be put on the Marketplace immediately, so just leave that toggled. I'm going to do fixed price because I want to sell it for a specific price point. You can do open for bids, and timed auction here is when you can actually do it on, it says multiple items, doesn't support auctions. I'm not even really sure why they have that, but if you want to do auctions, then you can look into that a little bit more. I always do fixed price. Open bids is cool if it's something that you think is, can go for sort of like a bidding war, then you can go ahead and do that. I like to do fixed price, so that's what I'm going to leave it as. And then from here, you're just going to select your price. Mine is in ETH, of course, because that's what I'm accepting for my NFTs. You can accept whatever it is that you want. So you can go through here and you can decide which token is it that you're going to accept, and you can do that. I'm going to leave it at ETH, and I'm going to sell it for 0.1 ETH. And they tell you down here what the service fee is, and they also tell you how much you'll receive. So if this sells, I'll receive 365 US dollars. That's what the conversion is for 0.1 ETH in US dollars. So this is really good right here. It tells you exactly what you're going to be getting so that you can make some decisions about how much it is that you actually want to sell your NFT for. You can also decide if it has unlockable content. Right here, you can turn this on if it does, and then you can also put in the unlockable content right here. So digital key, code to redeem, or link to a file, something that as soon as the person purchases this, they'll be able to get access to this content. This is content that is kept secret until someone buys your NFT. So let's say, for instance, this painting here, I did have an idea of what I thought I was going to do, but I'm not completely sure if I'm going to do it or not. So in fact, until I make a decision, I'll probably change this image. So I was thinking, this NFT here is based on my original painting. All of these NFTs are based on my original paintings. Some of them have been digitally altered as far as the color. I was thinking of possibly selling the ones that are the original colors, like this one. This is the original color of this specific painting. I was thinking of selling it where if you purchase the NFT, you also get the original painting as well. This way I can actually sell my NFT for a little bit more. You can mark it up when you have unlockable content, and it just makes it more valuable. So that's something that I'm going back and forth on whether or not I'm actually going to do it. I'm not completely sure if I'm going to do that yet. Right now I have this painting just hanging here in my home because I really, really love it, and I have yet to actually let go of it and post it for sale because it's actually one of my favorites. So I'm not completely sure if I'm going to do that, but something like that is a good idea. So definitely consider how you can add unlockable content to your NFT to make it more valuable to the buyer. So for now, I'm actually going to change this image because I don't know if I'm going to sell that one with the original painting or not. So I'm just going to select one of the digitally altered colors, which is this one right here. This is not the original color of the painting, as you just saw. The original color of the painting was red. I took this into Photoshop and I digitally altered the color. So I'm going to sell this one. So I'll leave it at 0.1 ETH. All of this can stay the same. I'm not going to have unlockable content, so I'll toggle that off because, again, this is not based on the original color of the painting. So I'm not really going to sell anything else besides this NFT. I'm going to leave the collection of my choice to Rarible. You can create your own collection right here if you want to, but I'm just going to leave it right here on Rarible. Free minting, I think I explained this already, but I'll explain it again. Free minting is when you can post on Rarible without having to pay any Ethereum gas fees. And the gas fees is what you have to pay when you're going to mint your NFT. And minting just simply means your NFT gets posted on the actual Ethereum blockchain. So what free minting is that you, the seller of the art, the creator of the art, you're not going to have to pay any initial fees, which means technically you're not minting it just yet. You're putting it out into the world on the IPFS and also on Rarible's website as posting for sale. What happens is when someone purchases it, they also get to mint it at the exact same time as the purchase transaction, and that's when everything happens on the back end and everything goes through the blockchain at the same time when they're actually purchasing it. So this is lazy minting is what they call it now. So it's actually putting the gas fees off until someone buys it, and the gas fees will be spent by the buyer. The buyer pays the gas fees, pretty much is what it means. So you can go ahead and leave that on, or if you want to go ahead and you want to put it up on the blockchain right now yourself, you can toggle this off, and then it will go through the process of having you mint your artwork. I'm going to leave it on free because I have a number of these to upload, and I would like for it to stay free. So go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and name this. So I have it golden fluid number 1. This is actually number 2. So I'm going to put number 2 up. And this is created based on the original painting of the artist, which is me. And then I have my 10% royalties. You can do 0 to 50% royalties. And royalties is when someone purchases your NFT, they have the ability to resell it. So as the creator, you can decide whether or not you actually want to get a percentage of those resale purchases. So you'll get a royalty based on the resales. So you want to fill that out. I like to leave it at 10% because 10% is kind of like a standard number these days that most people are using. Number of copies. Remember, this is a multiple, so this is going to be sold to multiple people. So you can decide how many people do you want to own this. 100, 1,000, 1 million. How many people do you want to own this? And what I think when doing this is the number of copies and the price that you set should go hand in hand. These two things should correlate. So, in my opinion, as smaller as this number gets, so let's say if you only sold 5 of these, I think you can go a little bit higher on your price because it's still going to be semi NFT-ish, semi rare, meaning 1,000 people won't be owning the same NFT as you. So if this number is low, the number of copies is low, then I think you can definitely go up on your price a little bit more. If this number is high, let's say for instance I was selling 1,000 of this NFT, then I would definitely set this a little bit lower. I would sell it to like maybe 0.002, and that's only $7, or $5, $18, or 0.01, which is only $37. I would sell this at a lower price because the quantity and the amount that I'm selling is actually going to be a higher amount. So then 1,000 times $37 will get you to the same number as if you were selling the 365 times the 10, right? Well, obviously not the same number, but you get what I mean. So you can do the math in that. Think about how much you want to sell this for, and think about how you actually want to get to that number. Do you want to get to that number with less purchases, or do you want to get to that number with more purchases? They both have pros and cons. Less purchases means you only got to get, a few people to actually like your work and be willing to spend that higher dollar amount. The little bit of the con is that they do have to spend the higher dollar amount. The pro and the con to more purchases is, the pro is the person only has to spend $37 in this instance, right? But the con is you have to now get 1,000 people interested. So they both have pros and cons. This is standard when it comes to pricing for any kind of business, especially when it comes to artwork, and now when you're dealing with these multiple NFTs. How do you want to get to your number? So just have a number in mind and decide how you want to get to it. So I'm going to leave this at 10, and I'm going to leave this at 365, which means I would get $3,650 off of this one NFT spread out between 10 people. So again, you can do the math yourself. So go ahead and do that. And then just click Show Advanced Settings down here, and you can put in your properties. So whatever properties you want to put in for this specific NFT, go ahead and put it in. I'm going to put the frame as gold, and then I'm going to do a color property. And what color is this? Obviously it's purple, but I think I kind of want to do like the actual color. So because I might have more than one purple, and I don't really want that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to select the actual color of one of these, like the main color here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here to my little ColorZilla color picker, and then from here I'm going to select this main purple color right there, and then I'm going to set that as the color, right? So I'm just going to do main color because obviously there is more than one color inside of this painting, but the main color is this deep purple. So you can go ahead and set your properties up and figure out how you're going to do it. Actually, let me look at my NFTs a little bit more. I have purple, I have pink, I have green, I don't know what color that is. I have blue. So maybe I can do purple. Maybe I can be a little less technical with this one. So I might just put the names. So think about that. Think about what properties you want to use and how you actually want to convey, okay, this one is this one is that in specific. All right. Okay, so I took a look at my NFTs again, and I think I can get away with just naming it the color as purple. Because I don't have too many variations of this color, I tried to keep it just a simple color as possible. So since there's not too many, anything that's close to this, I can go ahead and just name it an actual color. So I'm just going to name the color as purple and just leave it at that. So you want to make sure that you go ahead and you review your NFT. Make sure that you know for sure that you want to upload this specific one, because once you hit create item, all of these properties are going to be locked and you won't be able to go back and change it. So just make sure you know what you're doing. Go ahead, look all of this over and decide, okay, yeah, I'm ready to go. This is what I want. So go ahead and do that. And once you're done, then your NFT will actually be listed on your Rarible account. Okay, so I actually changed it back again. I know. So I've decided I'm not actually going to go with selling the piece along with this. It is a good idea, but I just kind of want to keep the sale of that separately from the NFT. So I just switched it back to the original one, which is the number one. And I just edited all of this information to make sure it was there. I changed the color to red. I changed the number to the number one, and everything else is the same. So I looked this over. I'm still going to be selling it for 0.1 ETH. So look all of this over, make sure everything is good, and then what you want to do is just go ahead and click Create Item. All right, so at this point, everything is being uploaded, and then as it goes through the process, it's going to ask me to confirm some things on my wallet. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up my wallet right now so that I am prepared for when that actually comes up. Okay, so it was uploaded. Now it's asking me to mint. So opening my wallet right now, and I am confirming. I just go ahead and click sign. Needs my Face ID. And then it's going to go to approve, and I need to approve that. And now as you can see, my NFT is up and ready to be purchased from a buyer. And it's really just that simple to put your NFT up on Rarible. And this is how you would sell multiples. So I'm going to go to view my NFT. And as you can see up here, it has 10 of 10 available. So once someone begins to purchase, this number will change. So it'll say 9 of 10, 8 of 10. Now, hopefully 0 of 10 available. So this is your details page. So everything that you put is actually going to be shown over here. Your properties will be shown over here, your blockchain, all of this will be shown over here, the history of the NFT. So when things start to get sold and resold, everything will show over here. If you select bids, it will show over here. And it just shows the owners right here. So you can definitely go ahead and start putting your NFTs up on Rarible for free, and it's super easy to do.